It's my absolute pleasure to show you around. We're going to show you around our public sort of social spaces first. I'll give you a quick introduction to the wonderful Harry at RGM, and then we'll talk about any questions that you have in all of our spaces and rooms. So follow me, I'm going to take you to the very front door. Come on. So we've got a lovely welcome area here in Glasgow with some seating areas as well, so you can meet with your friends. And of course we've got table tennis here as well. And our on-site team that are here 24 hours a day. So you can just sit and chill, swing away if your heart desires, and we'll show you some extra space. As I said, our on-site team are here 24 hours a day. So if you need anything, just come to the desk and let us know. So we host a range of events here at Terrace in Glasgow, as like our other trade properties. And on this board here, we'll highlight the events that we're running. And we usually have quite a few a week, including our Halloween event or our Christmas event. And of course we use a little bit more things like yoga, tie-dye. Colouring in was one of the ones that we did quite recently, which is quite fun. But it'll just give you an idea of how you can become one of our family as soon as you arrive here at Terrace Student. I'm going to take you through and show you our Oka Cafe, which is our on-site cafe, and our gym as well. Come with me, Harriet. Oh, it'll be good if you got to meet the people.
Hi, I'm Harriet. I'm the general manager at True. We'll walk and talk just so Victoria can get down to Oka. So excited to show you our shiny new building. We are one of the newest accommodations in True's bouquet. So if you've got any questions along the way, just let us know. We can answer those for you. But so excited to show you around. And back to Victoria.
Hello, welcome back to me. I just wanted to highlight that we have an honesty shop here at True Glasgow, and it means you can pick up some stuff if you need it throughout the day or throughout the night, and you simply use your contactless card or your contactless telephone, and you just pay for it while you're here. But during the times that our cafe is open, we have a wonderful on-site cafe serving hot meals and coffees as well, just to give you a bit of a look at the options we have here. And you can get drinks and snacks throughout the day as well. Thank you very much. Oh, he's making a coffee. Sorry. I could drink coffee. So we've got a range of spaces, both for our True Life events, which is our parties, and also some dedicated study spaces as well. So this area can be a little bit quieter if you'd like to come along. We would do an online lesson for university. You come into this space because Wi-Fi is included, as always, and it's a great strength if you're needing to do your online studies as well. So come along. If you're feeling a bit active, we'll get the chance to show you our high-tech gym. Now the gym facilities is all included as well, so you don't pay any extra. And with this, we have state-of-the-art machines which allow you to set a program as well. I'll let Harriet go first. So Harriet's going to give you a full tour of the exact equipment we have within the gym.
You're not going to do some kickboxing?
Yeah, absolutely. No, I'll be fast, I'll be used. So we've got the full use of the yoga mats, all the weights. The programs are inbuilt into each of the machines where you just download an app and you can have your dedicated program set up. We've also got shower cubicles and lockers in this area too. However, you might be ready to gym it out as soon as you've come from your room, but there's that option as well. Follow me. So we're going to take you right up to one of our floors just now. amazing slide without highlighting it first. So the idea of the slide is you come from the study and cinema area and you slide into the festival zone, which is this space where we host all our events. So I'm going to run up the stairs. Again, some additional seating areas for our food, ball, table if you're feeling competitive. Follow me. There is a lift too. I'm going to get my steps into it. So here in Glasgow, we have our bespoke mural, which highlights this entire wall through our living area as well. And this is actually done by a local Glasgow artist. Superb! So as we come to the top, we have an exclusive cinema for all our guests to use. And whether it's karaoke or catching up on a movie together, you can even book this exclusively for you and your friends. Or you can just watch Netflix. And as I said, we hosted a wonderful karaoke night in here quite recently, which is a big hit with our guests. Fabulous. So follow me down the first floor corridor. And I'm going to show you one of our dedicated study spaces, which will just give you an idea of the different locations throughout the building that we have, where you can base yourself if you're not in your room. So has there been any questions, Harriet?
There has not been any questions yet.
Right, so if you need anything or would like a little bit more information, feel free to pop a question on and we'll try and answer the best that we can right away as well. So we're just going along our first floor corridor at the moment and we're going to take you to our study space. Now, within the study space itself, we have dedicated seating areas with power sockets so you can work from your laptops. And also we've got printing facilities too. And all of your printing is free of charge. So as you can see, a couple of our guests are taking full advantage of this space as a nice, quiet area to come and study out with your book. And of course, with any study, you also have to have a relaxation area as well. It's important to take a break. Perfect. That's fine.
You are welcome. Right, so now we are going to go up to the second floor.
Fabulous.
To our superior studio.
Wonderful. So we have, to get up into the second floor, we have 2 lifts within the building, and we also have stairs on either side too. So it's up to you.
So we've had a question, is this the only study space in the building?
It's not. We've got a couple of options. We've got some media rooms which are based on some of our higher floors, which again you can study in those spaces. You have a dedicated space within your room, which will have your desk and your chair and your pin board, of course. And then on our ground floor, we've also got another study area, very similar to the one we were just into. Hello, good morning. Morning.
Also, is it free printing in the study?
Yes! All of our printing is free, and it's unlimited too. So, at any point you need to print something out, you just come and let us know, or there's a dedicated email you can send it to, or you can just connect directly. So it's completely up to you. On to the
second
floor, thank you. So we may cut off as we're in the lift. We may lose connection, but please stay with us. We'll be back, I promise. And you made it to floor 2. Fabulous, thank you very much. And the room number that we're going to see
is 228, so we will make a right.
Excellent, thank you, 228. Thank you very much.
And we will make a left.
Which is this one?
That's a left, yeah.
So this room is our true superior studio option. So I'm going to take you in and show you around the room. As like any room that you have at True Student, you'll get a dedicated key card as well. Super. So in you come. So I'll let Harriet do a wee scan of the room so you can get a good look. And I'll talk through some of the features that are within our Superior Studio. So the Superior Studio is as like our studio, our classic studio, but it can be up to 12 square metres larger than the classic studio. So we'll go through the facilities. Now in this room itself, it does have floor to ceiling windows, and as you can tell, it's exceptionally quiet, even being in the heart of the city itself. So with every one of our studios, so our classic studio has all the same facilities, but 20 square metres. This is a Superior Studio, which has a lot more space, so it could be up to 11 square metres additional space. And I'll just talk through the facilities. All of the windows within the rooms can open, so you do have access to fresh air as well. So we've got our classic double bed with under bed storage, which I will lift up and show you. So plenty of space to keep any of your stuff with us as well. Fabulous. And of course, with your welcome pack, which you get when you book vehicles, you'll get your duvet, your pillows, your duvet cover as well as some additional extras that you'll need when you first arrive too. So we'll show you the kitchenette, which is in each of our studios. We have a microwave grill combi. We've got your 2-ring induction hob with your extractor on top, so it takes up all those cooking fumes as you're cooking through the day. We have a range of storage, which I'll just open here as well, and Harry can give you a look. And you've got your fridge, freezer, undersink fridge freezer. You've got some additional extras, which is also included in your welcome pack, including your pots and pans, your dish towel, your chopping board, and some utensils too. You'll also get cutlery, a couple of plates, and you'll also get a bowl, your glass, and some additional pieces that you'll need for when you just arrive. Thank you. And also lots of cupboard space in the pantry areas for you to keep all your foods and everything as well. So just behind Harriet, we have a dedicated workspace, which is your study space. And here you'll have additional space for storage too. As always, you have a dedicated area for you to study, waste paper basket. You'll have your smart TV, which you can connect to Netflix, any of your gaming options as well. Additional storage for your books and your study materials. Your desk chair is included, and your desk space with plug sockets just beside, including USB ports too, so you can connect where you need. And a nice dedicated space for you to study. So for all your clothes and your shoes and everything, we've got this wardrobe with a hanging area, folding storage, and then storage at the top too. I'm going to close this over, and I'm going to open up the bathroom so that I can give you a look. So we've got a rainfall shower, which is a closed shower, and it's a double head shower too, so it's got a hand option as well. All of the controls are within the shower itself, which is touch work. And then we have your towel peg, maybe for your dressing gown or your towels. We've got your toilet as well, of course. We've got your backlit mirror, which can be pressed on and off. And then we've got your wash sink with some additional storage for all your toiletries underneath. And of course you've got your towel rail. Now just to highlight, within your welcome pack, towels are included too. And we do a couple of toiletries, so when it's your first time of arrival, you've got some bits to keep you over. You've got your full length mirror, wonderfully modelled by Harriet if she'd like to come into shot. And also, all of our rooms have their very own panel heater, so you control all of the heating within your room, whether to have it on or off at any time. And then you've got your coat hooks as well, which are also available, so you can take your coat off as soon as you come in, hook it up, and you're home. You're ready to be home. And we're going to take you home.
Amazing.
Super.
Thank you.
Thanks very much, Harriet.
So we are now going to 601. So we're going to go up to the 6th floor and show you one of our accessible studios.
Perfect. Now I have to highlight that when we go to see this room, which is an accessible option of our studio, it's actually already occupied by one of our fabulous guests. And at the moment they have allowed us to have a sneak peek in, but just didn't bear in mind that it is occupied at the moment, but they've allowed us to have a look so that we can show you. Now the accessible room itself is still of that studio standard, but there's just some adaptations that have been made which makes it an option for a wheelchair user or perhaps somebody with mobility. But we'll show you all the details. As we go into the lift, as always, I might lose connection. But if we do, please stay with us and I'm sure we'll be back as soon as possible. Thank you very much. So Harry, have we got any questions?
We don't have any questions. Oh, there is a question about LED lights, but all I can read is LED because I'm sorry guys, we can't speak Mandarin. So if you've got any questions, please put them to us in English. On that topic though, we do have a couple of Mandarin and Cantonese speaking front of house members, so if we ever have any problems communicating, you can always talk to them.
Okay, so I'm going to take you just along to our 601, which is our accessible studio. And this room itself is actually occupied by a guest, as I said. And this is fabulous. You can personalise your room to whichever you like. And here, one of our guests has personalised it in a Christmas feel. And also said, have a fabulous day. Just a double note. Hello. I'm just going to pop the light on. Super. So in you come. And this is our accessible studio, which has been slightly altered, just so it's applicable for somebody who might be a wheelchair user. So again, you've still got all the same facilities, which is included. You've got the lookout onto the M8, of course, but completely quiet. But perfect location would be in the heart of the city centre. This really shows just how much you can tailor your room to how you want it to be. And everything that you need at the start is already here for you. So you've got your double wardrobe here, again, with your hanging space. And also your folding space down at the bottom. Blackout curtains, so that if you need to sleep during the day, you're more than welcome to do so. It's quiet enough. You've got your open windows, which can be opened at any time. You've got your combi grill, your double ring hob with your extractor on top, your full kitchen area with the splashback option where you can tailor it to what you like, lots of storage above and in between for any of your pantry areas. We've got your fridge freezer as well, which you can see can take a lot within it. You can introduce an additional desk if that works best for you. You're more than welcome to do that. Or the side coffee table, as this guest has done. Your dedicated workspace. Now this just shows you how you can personalise this, how it's going to work for you. And in this room you've got your shelving on top. We can add anything. Your full double bed, as always, with our true mattress and under bed storage. Now I'm not going to lift this up because I don't want to make a mess of our lovely made bed. Your smart TV as well as always. Your full length mirror with your plug socket beside it for hair dryers and straighteners and such. We also have the pegs just behind, but like this guest has done, you can also put a hanging rail here too. And this is the accessible bathroom, which has a wet room. So I'll just take this over and Harriet can give you a full look. So the same facilities will be included in the studio that we would have with the backlit mirror. But again, this is a wet room option. And it means that there's a curtain all the way around, and you've still got that shower option with the double head as well. And of course your backlit mirror, your sink, and your toilet. Fabulous. Thank you very much. Super. So it just gives you an idea of what it looks like as soon as somebody's moved in. So we're going to take you out again just now, and we're going to step onto Santa stock here.
So now we are going to 611. So if you take a right.
Excellent.
Hello. Hi.
Excellent. So just follow me to room 611. And this room type for 611.
Just into our cluster apartments here.
Superb. So this is one of our clustered apartments, which is an ensuite room with a shared kitchen and lounge space. Now again, just to bear in mind, one of our fabulous guests allowed us access to this room, so we're just going to do a double knock just to be sure.
It already beeps, you're already in.
So follow me. So I'll let Harriet go to the other side of the room. So this is one of our, how many bedrooms are in this cluster apartment, Harriet?
So there are 5 in this cluster apartment.
Excellent. So the 5-bedroom cluster apartments are 17 square metres. We do have the option for 6-bed apartments too, which are larger and up to 20 square metres as well. Now, these rooms with the shared kitchen and lounge area are slightly different to our studios, where you won't have the kitchenette facility, as that option's shared. Now, these are perfect for social students. Perhaps if it's your first year or you want to make some friends, it is the ideal option. So as always, you will have your true student double bed with the storage underneath, which I won't lift up because I don't want to make a mess of their bed. You've got some storage areas just at the top, the essential plug socket beside the bed, which means you can plug your phone in so you don't miss that university alarm in the morning. We've also got the TV and additional storage space here, and of course floor-to-ceiling windows looking out onto Glasgow city centre itself. And as you can see, and what you can hear is absolutely nothing. So Harriet's just going to switch round to the 5-bedroom apartment so you can see a bit more details onto that room as well. Okay, so as I said, if we just take a moment, it is very quiet, even just being on this floor here, right in front of the roadside as well. But it just highlights how accessible we are to the universities as well. As always, dedicated space for study or relaxing if you wish. Pinboard beside. We've got your desk chair. We've also got your waste paper basket and the drawers for all your study materials, or for me, my beauty regime. You've got an extra stand here, and this can be moved anywhere around the room to where you prefer. At the top storage as well. As always, you've got your wardrobe with hanging option and also your folding options. And just behind Harriet is the full-length mirror, which I know her favourite part. She gets to show everybody. And just, yeah, perfect. Thanks, Harriet. So Harriet's going to nip into the bathroom, and she's going to show you that the bathroom setup is similar, almost identical actually, to what we have in our studio room options as well. So your double-headed shower, fully enclosed option with the control panels within the shower. We've got your towel pegs. We've also got your toilet and your sink area with some room for storage here for all your toiletries and whichever you need. Your full sink, backlit mirror for that movie-style feel. And some storage space as well for your toiletries. Now, just behind Harriet, we've got the towel rail. And as this guest stand, you can tailor this space to what you like as well. So just behind me, as I mentioned before, with True Student, especially here in Glasgow, you may need a bit of heating, which you fully control on your wall panel heater. You've got your coat pegs here, or for your study bags, perhaps with your books for university as well. And just to highlight that all bills are included with True Student, and that one price that you pay includes all of your bills. Now, also, if you book through uhomes as well, which is fantastic news, you will get a free airport pickup as well throughout the month of September, and you'll get that free welcome pack that I've talked about as we were in the other rooms. Now, that welcome pack will include your duvet cover, your pillows. It will include some toiletries for your first night as you arrive. It will include your towels as well, some crockery and cutlery and a mug and some kitchenware, including some pots and pans, which is essential for when you first arrive, so you don't need to be carrying that over when you come to stay with us, and that's all included too.
So shall we go see where you would use those pots and pans, perhaps?
Yes, that sounds like a good idea.
So we will go to the 9th floor cluster kitchen.
Perfect. So,
to show you some of the corridors. So we did actually have a question as well.
it, Harriet. What's the question?
The question was, is there any free breakfast?
Well, that's a great question, because that gives me the opportunity to tell you that we have 2 room types here at True Glasgow, which you get a free takeaway weekday breakfast. And those room types are our superior rooms, which we saw at the very start, and also our True Sky Studios. Now that's a free weekday breakfast, Monday to Friday. You pick up at the desk, so when you're heading off to university, you're fueled for the day, which is great. Now, as I said before, our studio rooms can take 2 guests. Not our apartment rooms, but our studio rooms can take 2 guests. Now, if you have 2 guests within that room, and you've got the Sky Studio or you've got the Superior, they both get breakfast, because dual occupancy is at no additional charge.
So that's free breakfast for 2 guests?
Free breakfast for 2 guests, Monday to Friday.
Amazing.
9th floor, is it, Harriet?
It is 9th floor, thank you, Victoria.
Super, so we're in the lift again, so we may lose connection. But if we do, please stay with us and we'll be straight back as soon as we hit the 9th floor. Now, we had said about the events that we host here at True Glasgow too. And there's a couple that are being advertised just now, which Harriet will be able to show you.
So we've got our Mario Kart marathon on Friday.
Hello.
So
Hi.
we have a Nintendo, which we will be using for our guests to get competitive and play some Mario Kart. And then we have some Christmas crafts on Sunday, keeping up the Christmas spirit.
Because it is the most wonderful time of the year.
It is.
As the song goes.
Don't make Victoria and I sing, because we will, and you're taking a right, my love.
Is it this right or this right?
It's your second right.
Excellent. So what room number are we heading off to now, Harriet?
So we are going to the cluster kitchen, also to your right again.
Fabulous.
So same position that we were on the 6th floor. We are going to the cluster kitchen of that apartment block.
So perfect. So this is the same setup as the room that we had showed you for the apartment on the 6th floor, but on a slightly higher floor. And we're going to just pop in and show you that shared kitchen and lounge space within that room. And also we'll get the chance to show you how the rooms work out. So the rooms within this cluster apartment are just based along here. And again, it's very quiet.
It's exam time. Deadlines are looming.
That's it. Fabulous. So come and join me. And Harriet will give you a tour around. So this is the cluster kitchen as part of the apartment, but it's the shared space for all of the guests within those apartment rooms. Now within this space you've got a fabulous dining table, or you can just sit here and chat with your friends. Again, and as always, a fully opening window, which is just behind Harriet. Again, right on the M8, looking out onto Glasgow city centre itself. So you've got a wealth of worktop space within here. You've got your full oven, which is here, your combi microwave oven too. Lots and lots of pantry space, lots of cupboards for you and your flatmates as well. And you could even have a cupboard each or more. You get some pots and pans within the apartment kitchen itself with the welcome pack. So we'll have those facilities for everybody who arrives. Again, lots and lots of space and storage. A couple of chopping boards are also included. Your sink. Again, lots of pantry spaces. And again, even more. So within the cluster apartments, for those shared spaces, we offer a full fridge freezer. So there'll be up to 5 or 6 which are using this space. So it's a full American style pull-out fridge freezer, which you can see can host a wealth of things. Excellent. Then you've got your lounge area with your TV as well, so that you and your flatmates can sit and have a chat, get to know each other, and also gives you the opportunity to meet new people. So the cluster apartment flat options allow you to have your own ensuite room, but then still benefit from that shared social space if you'd like to make some new friends too.
Right, shall we sneak out of this side door here to your right? Because there are 2 access points to the cluster apartments.
So we've got one just beside the shared kitchen area, and we've got one at the top with all of the rooms that are spanning onto this side.
So we'll sneak out here and go to one of our studios, 919.
919, so that's our classic studios. Is it fabulous? 919, so not too far.
919. No, we're just over here. Little shortcut.
So come on into our classic studio room. So these rooms are 20 square metres. And again, like I said, any of our studio options are suitable for 2 guests sharing 1 bed, and dual occupancy is of course free of charge. Now this room itself, again, floor to ceiling windows looking out onto Glasgow city centre itself. All of our windows are opening as well, just so you're aware.
And the Campsies in the background there, some beautiful mountain views.
Yeah, best of both worlds with the city and the country. As always, under bed storage, plenty of space.
I could fit in there.
I think we could.
I think 4 of us could fit in there.
Yeah, there we go.
Compartment each. No, that would be dangerous.
Yeah.
We're not suggesting that.
Excellent. So, as with your welcome pack, your duvet, your pillows, and those coverings are included too. You'll have lots of storage and lots of space, whether it's study materials or some of your bits and bobs. You'll always have your smart TV in absolutely every room that we've got. Again, more covered space, dedicated desk space for study, with your chair included, your waste paper basket, and of course your shelving, whether it's for your books or your study materials, anything like that. As always within the studio, so the studio is an ensuite option with a small kitchenette area, extractor fan for when you're cooking on your 2-ring hob induction. You've got your microwave combi grill with extra storage underneath, because we all need lots of storage. You've also got your under-counter fridge freezer, your sink, and also an additional cupboard with your built-in bin too. Now up here in the pantry section, we can store all your pantry items. We've got 2 flips, so you can store your details there. And of course, your wardrobe, which is a double door wardrobe. And in this wardrobe just now, we've got your full welcome pack. So this is what it looks like. It's a big pack. As I said, it's got your duvet, your pillows, and some coverings, and any essential kitchenette details or items that you'll need when you first arrive. They've got some added extras in there for when you arrive too. So Harriet's going to show you the bathroom.
So again, same as the others, but just in case you didn't see it last time, our rainfall shower, handheld shower, and the shower control that makes it all work, all enclosed in a beautiful glass sliding door. Hooks for your towels, the essential toilet, of course, our backlit mirror, hi guys, and our sink with plenty of storage for all of your toiletries and space on the side as well.
Fabulous. And as with all of our rooms as well, you're in full control of the heating and the temperature in the room. And you've got your heater, which is a panel-based wall heater, and your pegs for your coats and your bags as well. Excellent. So any questions, Haya?
We have a comment which is beautiful view. I don't know whether they're talking about you or the outside. If it's the outside, you just wait. Just wait. The pièce de résistance is coming. We've got another apartment to show you just yet. So on our other side, which is the bigger apartment. Yeah. So we'll head on up to 11.
Super.
And then so we'll take a right.
Yeah, and what we'll do as well is just at the end of this corridor, we've got a come down with me kitchen space. And I just want to, based on that comment, I'm going to let you see the view. Because we don't even need to go in to see it. And you could probably see it just in the background with me just now. So it just highlights just how amazing the views are. And the natural daylight that just pours through these rooms that we've got. And just how accessible we are to the city centre as well. Well, we are in the city centre. We're only 10 minutes away. So come on in. And this is one of our fabulous come down with me kitchens. Now these kitchens are available for anybody to rent out exclusively for you and your friends. And they have wonderful workspaces, 2 4-hob 4 ring hob connections that are here. It also boasts a full oven, so if you like baking, we do have a baking competition coming up this weekend within the accommodation where all our guests are going to do some baking for us. Just an example of the events that we host. The sink, all the storage area, and there is some crockery and cutlery here as well if you wish to use it. 2 spaces for seating, and of course, as you mentioned, the fabulous views of Glasgow as well. And also there's a double fridge freezer too, so that there's something just a little bit too big to fit in your fridge, you've got some additional space in here. And we'll take one last look at this view just out this back window. Just to give you an indication exactly where we are and just how quiet it is for being such a city centre location.
Okay.
Fabulous. Follow me. And just to note as well that all of these spaces, you're allowed access, and it's all inclusive as well. You just need to use your key card, and this is your dedicated key card, which allows you to all the shared spaces that we have, and your room only as well, so it's really safe and secure.
Okay, so up to the 11th floor.
Fabulous. So we'll take you up to the 11th floor. Excellent. That's brilliant. So the 11th floor, the room that we're going to be viewing on the 11th floor, Harriet.
So it is one of our 6-bed apartments. So it is the bigger of the 2 apartment options. So you will share that with 5 other people plus yourself. They are up to 20 square metres.
Yes, same size as the studio actually, if you put it into perspective, you see already.
Yeah, and then we've got the cluster kitchen there as well. But as Victoria said, you've got access to all of the public spaces. So if you were wanting to have a bigger dinner party with your friends and loved ones, that you could do in that Come Down With Me kitchen. Or you've got any of the other media spaces, any of the other study spaces to utilise at your whim.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's all included as well. Because here at True Student, all bills are included, including your Wi-Fi and all your electricity and power bills too.
11.
So that one price is a full inclusive price. And also with uhomes, you get your welcome pack and your free airport pickup. So we'll be the first people that you meet when you arrive with us in September.
And as you can see already, it is a very happy, smiley face.
Excellent.
So we're just going to head into the apartment here.
And again, there's accessible through only the key into this area here.
And then you're taking a hard right.
Hard right. Okay, so we're going into 1103. I'm just going to give it a quick knock.
Oh, we've got a question just before we go in. Do we have a gym in sight? I think this person must have been late to our party.
Oh, right. So you haven't seen our gym? Well, we'll go back at the end as well so you can see. Yes, indeed. We absolutely have a gym. We have a full, extensive, high-tech gym, which is included. And it's also got that function on all of our machines where you can set up a program via an app, and you can have that program put into either your smartphones or your phone or your watch, and so you can monitor that and have a training sort of schedule set up as well if you're really driven to do things like that. We also host yoga in the room as well, and I think we did some dancing a couple of weeks ago too.
Oh, the dance class has been an absolute hit. Some hip hop dancing. Sorry, Victoria, I'm just drawn to this view.
Oh, you go for it. Yeah, and as you can see, the sun is just coming up in Glasgow here, which is nice, and it's nice to see it's not raining as well. So as I said, this is our larger option of a cluster apartment room. Now this is in a group of 6 rooms in total with a shared kitchen and lounge space. Now a little bit different from the 5-bedroom option. The 6-bedroom option is 20 square metres, where our 5-bedroom option is 17 square metres. But the same facilities, but a bit more space. As always, we have True Student mattress on our True Student double bed, and it lifts up to provide lots of storage space. I won't do it to mess up this guest bed, who kindly agreed to let us use their space for the day. Thank you very much. You've got your smart TV, And you've got your storage space, including cupboards and shelving as well to host any of your things. You've got the dedicated study area just round the corner here with your plug sockets at the side, your pin board behind, your storage shelves at the top, and also your drawers and storage space on the right hand side of the chair. As always, you will have your full length mirror so you are ready to go and looking fresh for your day of university. We have your wardrobe option with your hanging space and your folding space, and below too, and just at the top. As always, you will control your own heating, and all bills are inclusive for your wall panel heater and your coat. I was going to say coat stand is your coat pegs as well. And we'll let Harriet show you the bathroom.
So, I'm sure you could all say it with me now. Rainfall shower, handheld shower, control for the shower. All in our beautiful encased shower unit. Some hooks for your towels. The mirror, high again. And sink. And our storage space underneath. So plenty of storage space for all of your needs.
Indeed it is.
So Victoria, I think it is time. It is time to show them the absolute finale that is True Student Glasgow. So we will head up to the 12th floor.
Excellent. So we're going to take you up to the 12th floor to show you something a little bit different that we have here in True Glasgow. And it's the full kitchen area with a seating area as well, and something special. Now, for those who appreciated the views of Glasgow so far, you'll have a great opportunity to have almost a 360-degree panoramic view of Glasgow City itself. So we're going to take you up just now. Oh, one moment. And just to highlight as well, that we're going to show you some of the events that we've got, and this is available throughout. Now, we may lose connection at the moment, but please stay with us because we'll be back as soon as we reach the 12th floor.
Floor 12.
Oh, and that's a sign, I think we're here. Fabulous. So follow me along the 12th floor. Now, I must mention as well that we've showed you the studio option. Now, the studio option is also available in a Sky Studio, which is based on the 11th or the 12th floor. Now, these rooms also include breakfast, weekday, and it's always free dual occupancy in any of our studios as well. So let me welcome you to our Come Dine With Me kitchen, lounge area, once I get access, and also our sky garden. So thankfully it's not raining, and we'll be able to show you. So Harriet's going to scan around this space to give you a feel. So in this area we've got a full dining room table where you and your friends can perhaps book it out if you wish, or come up here to study as well because it's a great space too. We've got the fridge, we've got some crockery here which is available for you to use, the full oven and your microwave combi oven, 2 4-ring induction hobs, an outstanding view of Glasgow, which I'll give Harriet a moment just to show you what that's like.
So even just coming up here for a cup of coffee in the morning, just to take in this fantastic view.
Or perhaps picking up your free weekday breakfast in the Superior Sky Studios and sitting up here and having your breakfast looking out onto Glasgow.
Absolutely amazing idea. And you can see Glasgow Uni there as well, just in the distance. So that just shows how close we are to Glasgow University and indeed Strathclyde and Glasgow School of Art.
Yeah. And Glasgow Caledonian and that Strathclyde's just walking distance as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because we're only 10 minutes to Socky Hall Street, one of the main proud streets within Glasgow itself. Now, I'm going to take you out, and thankfully it's not raining, because this is our sky garden space. And as you can see, we're based on the 12th floor. We're completely enclosed by glass, but we do have an open roof. So a nice space where there is just to come up and catch up with some friends. Or sometimes we host events in these areas as well, with the Sky Garden bit open. But it's good when it's not raining. So thankfully the weather is on our side today. So I'll take you in the next one.
Variety is the spice of life.
Here we've got the nice lounge area and the TV as well, where you and your friends can catch up as well. And again, as I said, this is all included. And also, you can book out this space exclusively. So perhaps you're celebrating a birthday or a special occasion. And if that's the case, you can book this out exclusively for you and your friends. So if you've got any questions, Harriet?
Just a nice view, amazing.
Oh, it is, isn't it really? We're so very lucky to have such a wonderful view. And we're even more lucky that it's not raining. So all of these spaces are only accessible with the key card. Once I remember where to go.
So shall we head back down?
Yeah, sure. So we'll do one last tour of our shared space areas, especially so that you can see that gym again. We'll do a quick tour of that too. But of course, if you've got any questions, then please let us know. You can pop it onto here or get in touch. We'll be absolutely more than happy to help, as always. So we've got 2 lift accesses within True Student Glasgow. And we've got the stairs option too.
I was just wondering, Victoria.
Yeah.
That gym you were talking about, is that 24-hour access?
Absolutely. So whichever time you want to gym it, you can. It's also accessible by your key. So at any time you can come down onto the ground floor and you can use that gym at any time. Absolutely.
We've just highlighted our hip-hop dance class poster here, which is incredibly successful, and our bake-off competition. Keep dipping in and out of signal though, so we might not be actually expressing any of this.
Well, we'll be back with you if that's the case.
Floor 0.
Okay, so we'll go back to the gym area and then we'll do a final viewing of the cinema area too.
Just in case anyone missed it.
Yeah. So somebody had asked about additional study space areas. And yes, indeed, we do have additional study space areas. So I'm just going to show you an additional space on the ground floor, which has access directly out to our courtyard area. So it's just this main space here and additional spaces with a wide variety of plug sockets below, so that you can plug in your laptop and your digital items if you need. And it also takes you directly. Oh, I forgot that. I went to our courtyard area.
So someone's just asked a question, does the rent include the bills?
Yes, absolutely. With True Student, everything is included. So your power, your Wi-Fi, your gym, all the events that we host are all free of charge as well for you to use. And all of this is included too. A very important part to highlight.
Oh, it's just a pull.
Let Harriet jump in first. Is our dedicated laundry space on our ground floor. Now you've got washers and dryers, which are all controlled by an app, which is the Circuit Plus app, which you can load up money onto that app and you can use the facilities that are needed. Now they are chargeable depending on what cycle that you're looking for, which is available in the app too. And you need to provide your own detergents too.
Should we head back through the courtyard and go to the gym?
We'll take advantage that it's not raining. Oh! That was a push, not pull. Oh! Almost. So you can walk from the laundry and the study area into the afternoon.
Oh, she's got the hang of the push and pull.
On to the area where our boat cafe, but we're going to take you to the gym. So we did say that we would go past the gym again. So again, perfect spaces to sit, catch up with friends or study. And again, our gym is only accessible with our keeper. So now I'll give you another full tour of the gym space. So there's a range of both cardio machines and weight focused as well. And all of the cardio machines that you've just seen with the running and the bikes are all set up with a program app so you can tailor your program to what you need. But when you arrive, someone at the team will give you a full induction of how all the equipment works and if they can help with anything further. And a punch bag. All your weight sections here as well. Super. So we've gone through all our shared spaces and areas, and most of our bedroom types as well. But if there is something you'd like a little bit more information, please get in touch. We can actually set up a dedicated virtual viewing via Zoom or WhatsApp, whatever works best for you. We can set up those viewings for particular rooms or provide further information on set room types as well. But there's always one thing that you need to do when you're at any of our properties, is you have to go down the slide. So it won't be me, but we're going to give you a full idea of how this slide works and how it's going to go down the slide and see how quickly I can get down the stairs. As we said, as you come up this final staircase, you can see all the formulas with the overview of our space as well. So the best way to slide in from study, dedication into our festival zone where we host all events is the slide.
This is actually my preferred mode of transportation because it is the quickest. She beat me!
So thank you so much for taking the time to give us the opportunity to share True Glasgow with you. If you have any questions, please pop them on the chat. We'll be absolutely delighted to help. So we'll give it a quick second if any questions come up, but if not, you can get in touch with us. And thank you so much again from myself. My name's Victoria, and of course, our GM, Harriet, who's here with us at True Glasgow. But be sure to reach out if there's absolutely anything. And thank you so much again. And we look forward to welcoming you home soon.
Okay, so we'll just do a little pan around the festival zone just in case any questions come up in the meantime. But if not, you can always get in touch with myself or Victoria. There's always someone happy to help. And again, apologies if there's been any questions in Mandarin that we haven't been able to answer. But if you want to get those emailed to us and we can answer them for you, that would be our pleasure. So I'll just give it another couple of minutes.
Oh, thanks, Rio.
Hearts
to you too.
Right, guys, I'm just going to end on our fabulous True wall. It's been a pleasure hosting you at True Student Glasgow.
Goodbye.
Bye.